Hello, Divine Souls. Today's message is a very sacred message as it is being channeled as a transmission for the Earth Angels Collective, the light workers, intuitives, empaths, healers, mystics, and all of you who are walking the path of spiritual service and on this planet. So, as we enter the powerful gateway of the 20th June, we are not just moving through a date, we are moving through a vibrational corridor, one that is activating our purpose, one the most importantly our purpose, and shedding the old skin and awakening our deeper light. So in this video I will tell you what you can expect coming up for you, and if you're an earth angel, and what you should be avoiding right now. So this is going to be very important, what you have to avoid and what is coming up for you, okay, and what's coming up in the collective realm of the earth angels, okay, and channel divine messages from the higher realms that the spirit wants to tell you. You can listen to all of that in this video, so please have the patience to listen to the end. So take a deep breath and let's begin. So first of all, what is coming up for the collective? So this is a channeled message, okay. Number one thing is a rebirth of purpose. First and foremost is rebirth of purpose. So lately maybe you were in a stuck kind of a energy where you were not really getting a lot of inspiration, you were not having a lot of ideas, or maybe you were not willing to take your soul journey seriously. So you will feel a soul level nudge to start something, to change something. Maybe it's your career, maybe your offerings, maybe your relationship, or maybe your habits. So this is a higher self aligning with your timeline. So we all have a higher self, right, our better selves. So maybe you have dreams of living a very abundant life, having a very loving relationship, and manifesting your goals, and whatever goals you have, those goals you have for a reason, because your soul knows that those things are for you. Now how do you align yourself is the question. To align yourself with those goals, you will have to change certain things in your present situation, right? If you are in a current reality which is not exactly looking like how you want your future to be, there has to be certain changes, right? So you are being aligned with your purpose. You will get a lot of downloads, you will be getting a lot of calling to do a lot of things differently. Maybe you'll get a calling to start a YouTube video, or maybe you would like to start writing, or maybe you want to write more. So basically start with writing. Writing will really help you to channel your thoughts, because the more you will write, the more you will get to know what your soul wants to tell you, right? So do the writing, and if you are called to make videos or something like that, then definitely go for it. Do not stop yourself, because the moment you will stop yourself, you will not be in the flow state, and you should not be resisting the change. This is your soul nudging you. So this is the number one thing. Secondly, what you will realize is you will have to release the karmic patterns. Karmic release is very important. So whenever we'll have to attune ourselves with our higher self frequency, higher vibrational energy, will have to go through a process of release. Now just imagine if you have been through a lot in your life where things did not go right for you. Maybe you wanted to attain certain amount of marks which you did not get, and your marks did not really showcase who you really are, right? Like it did not really show what you could do. Maybe you could do much better. Maybe the kind of jobs that you've done did not give you the kind of satisfaction that you're looking for, because you know that you could do better. Maybe in the kind of relationship, the way you've been treated was not appropriate, and you think that you deserve more love. And maybe it's in your career, you've not got enough recognition or something like that. Maybe it's your childhood traumas as well. Relationship with your parents might not have been that good. Maybe your mom or your dad has been kind of distant with you, or in any which ways you could feel that there were family conflicts or something like that. All right, so any of those things that had triggered you, those things had triggered you for a reason. The reason was the universe wants you to learn lessons, and how universe teaches you lesson is by putting you through uncomfortable situations, and situations where you are not very, those moments will not be very happy, because they are very heavy, and they can be very isolating. And maybe you might have gone through isolation phases also, where you're alone, and you could, maybe you have cried alone, and there were triggers basically that has really disturbed your mental peace at a certain point of time. But that happened for a reason. Now see, if God loves you, if universe loves you, then why do you think you have been through that? You've been through that because universe teaches you to become strong, and to let go of the control, and to have divine faith and guidance, accept guidance, okay. So why this message I am being called to tell you that you need to understand that when the old wounds will surface, you have to let go. You have to free yourself from the old wounds. Okay, so what you do is, you don't start thinking that they're haunting you. The old pains that you had, if they surface, don't think they're going to be they are here to haunt you and they'll always happen and it'll be like a cycle. It's more like you have to release those memories. Okay, and you have to deal with such things by sacred cleansing. So maybe you might have to cry and like write it down in a journal. So write down all your fears in a journal, and alongside and on the other side, write down all the alternative points of an alternative reality. Okay, now the third point is visibility and abundance activation. Now you are somebody who is meant to be seen. You are somebody who is meant to serve from the heart. Okay, so whether through your art, your healing, or your service, your divine recognition is coming. So you need to be making more of art. Do not stop yourself on that. Okay, and don't, if you have fear of being seen, then let that fear go. Many of you will be more clear about your soul tribe. You'll have more people connecting with you from your soul tribe. You'll have more clients coming to you, more friends, followers, and divine allies. So expect new opportunities in terms of um, client bookings or anything that you're doing. Also, you might get a lot of messages, so do connect with people. This is not luck, it's a magnetic field of authenticity working in your favor, and you should not um, be afraid of it, because you're attracting it. And so you don't need to chase anything, you're here to attract by being real. So just be your real self, be you. Okay, now let's move on to the fourth point. And the fourth point here is the earth grid awakening. Now what is the earth grid awakening? See, this is you may call it visiting to the nature. Okay, and maybe light a candle near a plant, pray at the dawn like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. So as a part of the collective mission, many of you are being called for specific sacred locations, whether physical or spiritual, it doesn't matter, but you have to go to certain locations. These are places where the earth's energy is crying out for healing, and your soul has been assigned to anchor the light. So whether through meditation, dream work, or actual travel, you'll feel a strong pull towards these places. Your role is vital in anchoring divine frequencies into earth's crystalline grid. So be open to these callings and trust your intuition. What to avoid right now, well, let's move into that right now. Okay, so yeah, like if you get a calling that you want to visit a certain place, then do make sure that you visit it. And it's important because you're healing the world simply by being in your truth. Okay, see, you're one of the earth keepers, right? As an earth angel, you're one of the earth keepers, and you're here to anchor the light grid. With you comes light. Okay, you give light. So into the Gaia's body. Now what is Gaia? Gaia, we call Mother Gaia is earth, right? So you are meant to give the love to Mother Earth, and that is going to obviously be reciprocated to you 100,000 times more. But you are meant to give that love to earth. So just do one thing, have a short prayer maybe at your balcony, plant some trees. It's been told to you that if if there are some lands where you can plant some trees, then definitely plant some trees, or get some more plants in your house. Connect with the plant system and spend some more time in nature. Light a candle in the nature. That love needs to given back to the earth, and that will heal the earth. Okay, and now what you should avoid, let's move into that. Now first thing that you should be avoiding is overworking or over giving. Now, as a person who is an earth angel, you always love to give, but many of us in the healing community have the tendency to give until we have been drained. Okay, so but remember that you are a channel, not a machine. Your service is needed in a nourished state. So if you have been overextending yourself, and so take a step back, reset. As you just, it's just very important as an action, and you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you'll have to honor your own need, your own space and relaxation and self-care. So it's very, very important for you to care for yourself. And second, absorbing collective fear. Right now, fear is being amplified in the collective through the media, social unrest, or people's energy. Avoid absorbing these vibrations into your field. Protect your energy through grounding rituals, spending time in nature, and calling upon Archangel Michael to cut any cords of fear or anything that may be draining you. You don't have to carry what's not yours. Third, doubting in your own power. Doubt is one of the most powerful tools the ego uses to keep us small. You are not here to prove your worth to anyone. The divine choose you because you are perfect for the job. So stop comparing your journey to others. You're a sacred being with unique gifts, and world needs you as you are. Um, then fourth is delaying aligned action. Now, when you're given something, some moment of epiphany comes to you that you are meant to do this, then just start doing it. Do not delay, do not procrastinate. If you have been procrastinating or waiting for the perfect moment, the time is like right now. So if you've been thinking of writing a book, then definitely start writing it right now. If you've been thinking of making videos or something, then start doing it right now. Don't stop yourself. If your soul is nudging you to launch a project, speak your truth, or the change in your life will, you know, get delayed. So take the action. Don't delay it further. And the universe is supporting you. You are being called to step into power and claim peace in the world. And the fifth point that you need to avoid right now is um yeah, self doubt and stopping divine connection. So what's happening in the collective realm for earth angels? As we move through the energies, the collectives is undergoing deep shifts. Here's what's unfolding, okay? Number one is dream walk and soul travels. You might be feeling that you're waking up tired. Okay, so what's happening in the collective? Let's see. As we move through these energies, the collective is undergoing deep shifts here. What's happening? Dream walk and soul travel. Are you waking up tired even after a full night's sleep? That's because your soul is working in other realms, helping to guide, heal, and protect in higher dimensions. You're not just here to heal the earth, you're here across like different times and spaces. Trust that you're doing important work, even if you don't always remember it consciously. So this is a very important point, because when you are going through activation of your soul's energy, then you will go through a lot of different kind of experiences that you might not be able to understand or comprehend. Okay, so basically, when you are in your dream realms, right? So you are actually healing others. You are retrieving soul fragments and helping spirits cross over. You sometimes might remember your dreams, sometimes you might not remember dreams, but this is a very powerful work. So you need to like always wake up and then hydrate and ground yourself, okay? And even if you sleep, your soul is in service because you have a earth angel's soul. Next, you will see synchronicities and number codes. Now, when I say synchronicities and number codes, you might have seen 111, 444, 144. So expect to see angelic numbers and and sequences like 111, 144, 777, 911 appearing in your life. These numbers are not made for mere coincidences, but they are confirmations that you are in alignment with your soul's mission. So pay attention to these signs, whether they come as feathers, coins, songs, flashes of light. The universe is trying to speak with you. Then you will see the rise of divine feminine. Now, the thing is, with these numbers, you will realize that you are having this amazing divine feminine energy. Now, what is the feminine energy? The feminine energy is of nurturing. It is to nurture, it is to create, that flow state. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this. In all of us, we have feminine energies, right? So the divine feminine energy is rising in all of us, whether we are males or females, and or non-binary. Okay, so we are being asked to lead with that intuition, empathy, and compassion. And the world is shifting always from force to flow. So, when you start believing and you start going with the flow, then you are actually stepping into your divine feminine energy. Okay, and when you are being called to nurture and to create from your heart, again, it's feminine energy. So, this is a powerful moment to embrace the softer aspects of your life, your intuition and creativity, and your love. So don't feel shy or feel guilty about um, having that feminine energy in you. Your feminine energy is your strength, it's not weakness, and it should be seen as a sacred leadership. Okay, I see you've been stepping into more of a leadership role, but you're doing it from a more feminine space, and emotions are basically your wisdom. If you suddenly feel certain things, you don't always have to think that, why am I so emotional? You can just get the feeling when something doesn't feel right. Just know that this is not what you should align with, because the right thing will always feel good and you will not have to question that. And intuition is your strength. So when you, again, When you are getting intuitions, don't get afraid. Just know that this is a power of your soul, and that's why you're getting these intuitions. So feel very lucky that you are given intuitive nudges, and you need to nurture your inner self. So this new earth is built on compassion and not competition. Okay, and now next thing that we will see is the sacred tribe activation. Now, what is a sacred tribe activation? It's very interesting. You must know that all of us have a sacred tribe. So many of you are feeling the call to connect with your soul tribe. New friendships, business partners, or mentors may appear in your life. These connections are divine and aligned with your soul's purpose. As you step into the next chapter, you have to be open to receive these sacred relationships and trust that universe is bringing the right people in your life. So message from the higher realm, if you want to know, it is that now it is very important for you to accept it. Okay, you are light that remembers itself even in the dark. So even if the world is a dark place, you are the light. You're not here to save the world, but to remind it of its own sacredness. You do not walk alone. Every step you take in love is echoed in the stars. So be gentle with your healing, be fierce with your truth, and be open to the miracles. If I have to suggest certain rituals to you, then I would say that to deepen your connection with these energies, some rituals that you can do are, first of all, the candle ritual. Light a white candle or a gold candle with lavender or rose essential oil and say out loud that, I call upon the light of source to guide in my next chapter. I surrender my fear. I claim my path. Okay? And the earth ritual, you can walk on the earth barefoot, whether it's grass, soil, or sand. Place the palms on a tree or simply connect with the earth. Say, Mother Earth, use me as your vessel of healing and hope. And if you think that you want to journal, then some journaling prompts also I'll give you. See, to deepen your connection with these energies, here are some journal prompts that you could use. What version of me is being birthed right now? Think about it. What fear am I ready to release and let go of? What divine message does my soul want me to live today? Thank you, beautiful souls, for receiving these secret messages. If this resonated with you, please leave a star sign in the comments below. And if you're here, make sure to subscribe and like and hit the bell so you don't miss a message from the divine. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. You are light, and you are the love, and you are divine. Until the next time, keep shining. Okay. Open your heart, collaborate, and